Is at hand, yes, powered by Protea Hotel, by Marriott in Entebbe. Well, today is a Friday, and you know what we always discuss here on a Friday. Yes, we always be talking about issues to do with security, because we partner with our colleagues in the forces, specifically the police forces. So today, that is what is an officer for Kampala Metropolitan East, where he handles very well. And what we're going to be discussing today is the growth or the growing concern of crimes in the country and how to tackle them, of course, with the contribution from you, the people out there. It is important, by the way, to note that among the conversations we've always had here, one big thing that we have noted, that I've noted down, is that you are always the first policeman, though not in uniform. So you are the very first person to be in policing, and then you can bring in the authorities later on to help. But it is always a very big responsibility. You play a very vital part in ensuring that you and your community are very safe. So just like I've mentioned, our guest here today is SP Katumba Nathan, who is the CLO, the regional CLO of KMP Kampala, which is Kampala Metropolitan Area. So I want to welcome you here, SP, today. Of course, greet our viewers first, then we take on the discussion.
Thank you so much. Superintendent of Police Nathan Katumba is my name. I am the regional community liaison officer KMP East. I'm glad to be hosted here today.
All right, and just like I had introduced this, the topic, we are going to be talking about the growing concern of crime in the country. So I want you to take us through what the current state is, or the current situation is, in terms of crime rate in Uganda, or in KMP East, where you are majorly based.
I will not generalize the whole country.
Sure.
We have the PRO of police who will say that, who can give statistics for that.
Okay.
But I'll specifically go to Kampala Metropolitan East. We've registered a relatively low crime rate in these last 2 months, 3. It is really low when you compare when you compare crime statistics of some months back and these months. We are on what we call steady, at least some steady progress in line with crime.
Okay.
So we are relatively the situation is relatively calm in KMP. That is Mukono, Nagalama, Chira Road, Chira Division, Jinja Road. We've registered low crime rate.
Okay.
So the situation is at par, but it does not come out of the blue. It is through our efforts as police and efforts from the community to see that crime reduces.
Okay.
Crime does not shoot out of the blue. Crime happens because of some things that may not be right, or some things that we may not have put right. So that crime happens.
Okay.
It may be like from the community, it can be from police. So that's what leads to crime going up. But because of efforts from the community and efforts from police, we register low crime rate.
Okay.
Thank you.
Wow. And let's talk about, we are heading into the very difficult season, the festive season. How ready are you in this regard? Because somewhere crimes always tend to increase, because you have people who are trying to take things that are not theirs, all that. We have people who target the Vasamas coming in the country to make sure they take things. How are we prepared for this moment?
No, apparently, it is our mandate to secure life and property. So we are doing that, and we have really strategized to see that happens, to see that people are not caught off guard. We usually have meetings. We frequently remind our OCs on what they are supposed to do in line with crime prevention in the communities. And we have had we've tuned them with chairpersons of the villages, because for us, we know and we think that chairpersons of the villages have a lot to play in line with fighting crime, because they are the first people go there first. The LCs there are people who we have people who have a phobia for police. Something has happened and they think that it is the chairperson supposed to know. But we've really intertwined with the chairpersons in line with crime prevention, and whatever happens, sometimes the chairpersons let us know, or they forward these people to us. Some of them even write letters, some small letters, and they forward these community members to us, because there are things that chairpersons can do in line with crime prevention. There are things that they cannot do. Yes, there are crimes, there are sophisticated crimes that a chairperson is not supposed to handle. We all know what chairpersons are supposed to handle. These simple things. But when it comes to a crime that is high, a crime that is supposed to be handled by police, they equally send people to police and we handle them. Yes, like assault, burglary, such crimes, accidents, what? Because for them they handle simple things at LC level. Okay. Yes.
Let us look at the types of common, maybe the common types of crimes that majorly dominates this kind of period, and how the community or the members out there can be ready, and also maybe because if they are ready, then they're also helping police to ease their work. What are these common types of crimes?
The common types of crimes that we usually have in KMP East, we have crimes like domestic violence. Then we have crimes. We have issues of land, like in Nagalama, but of which, trust me, we are handling professionally. The DPS of Nagalama is handling them professionally. We have crimes, some crimes in Mukono, but of which we are managing, because if we were not managing, complaints would be high. But police has really managed. We are really trying to struggle and manage with the help of the area persons, because land has an origin and land cannot shift. Yes, so we do what we do as police, because police are in issues of land. For us, we guide. Police does not give out land. We guide. You come at police and we guide you. Go to court. Court will tell you what to do. But people come out there and they want to use police to get people's land, which is very wrong. But sometimes we don't blame them. They don't know. So we guide them and we tell them, no, issues of land are supposed to be handled by court. But when there are these small cases like criminal trespass, malicious damage, that one police will come in and investigate. But through the investigation, we are not going to ascertain who is the owner of what. For us, it will be simple to investigate the crime that has happened apparently. So the origin of land, please, I advise members out there, because these are really crimes that hit high, and someone comes out and is emotional, he cries, he does what? Let's seek regress to court. Let's go to court, get your documents, please go to court. Court will tell you what to do in line with possession of land.
Okay.
Yes.
So let us also look at domestic violence. What rate is it at right now? Is it increasing, or are we fighting?
We are managing. Some domestic violence is it can shoot high today, then the next month it shoots low. Yes, and it is sometimes because of our community sensitization meetings. When we go out in those meetings, we tell people what to do. We tell people what they can avoid. Yes, so at the end of the day, you realize that crime has reduced in line with domestic violence. Where the challenge comes, most men who are vulnerable sometimes to domestic violence, they don't come to police to report. We usually women are the ones usually come to police to report in line with domestic violence. According to the laws of Uganda, anyone who gets off and he's in conflict with domestic violence, please, you're supposed to come to police, irrespective of which gender you are.
They fear to be stigmatized.
If you fear to be stigmatized, then you're not going to get justice. Yes, if you don't come out and say, then tomorrow, domestic violence grows. Yes? Whenever you keep something, maybe a man is beating you, you don't report to police. He's doing this, you don't report to police. The beating will increase. At the end of the day, we shall get to a level which is even more worse, which even they will beat you. At the end of the day, you'll find when someone has maybe beaten someone and you've lost your eye or you've lost your life. So let's really try to fight it when it's still down. Because whenever for us we take it that if someone comes out and reports and we get that person and we see maybe the punishments to give him, or maybe he's detained, or maybe we cancel him and we tell him, please, you're going astray. Can you get back to the line in terms of your marriage? Yes, people understand sometimes. We talk, we continuously talk to them, we counsel them. Yes, and our officers in line with child and family protection have really done it so well. We have an officer at KMP East. She's called Shamim. She has really done it well, plus her colleagues out there in other stations. We've really managed these cases, because whenever these cases come, we sit as a team. If really it necessitates us, when the wife has come and maybe the husband, we sit as a team, we try to counsel them. We tell them what to do, what they are not supposed to do. At the end of the day, people leave when they have changed. And we follow them. That is the reason why someone is given a bond. The reason why someone is given a bond, and they tell you that, we tell you that, please, you're going to report tomorrow. We are trying to follow you to see how you have changed. Yes?
Okay.
So whenever you come to police, the bond, because whenever you come to police, it is incumbent of police to either give you more days or reduce on the days. And it will be in respect of how you've cooperated in line with fighting that crime that brought you at police. Okay. So we give you an extension, but whenever you come back, you are sensed. You're talked. Whenever you come back, you're cancelled. You're told you what to do, what you're not supposed. Sometimes even go an extra mile of even inviting the family members. We can invite the family members and we sit with the two people, the husband and the wife, and we try to talk to them. If it necessitates, we can even call others. It can be big, so long as we get to the target of what we want, that crime will not again happen in that family. So we've really done a lot in that line, and a lot in other lines in line with crime prevention. Yes.
Now let us steal about domestic violence. According to your findings, what could be some of these causes of domestic violence, and how are you maybe addressing them so that you can prevent crime at the basic level, other than them first coming to police?
Sometimes, mostly, the reasons why I think we have these domestic violence cases is we have some men who don't want to work.
Hey.
A woman goes to work and the man does not work, or because of the uncouth behaviors of a man, when he gets a job, he gets into issues of alcohol. Tomorrow they terminate him from work. So at the end of the day, the man sits at home, the woman goes to work. Yes? So whenever the woman goes to work, and maybe she kind of delays there, when she comes back, the man thinks that she had gone out to some other man. So the man begins to beat.
Okay.
You're getting it?
That's unfortunate.
He begins to, because he becomes insecure. So whenever he becomes insecure, trust me, we get cases of domestic violence. Yes?
Okay.
We get cases of domestic violence. Other reasons why we get those cases is usually women. Whenever a woman feels that she's the one providing for the family on basics that the man was supposed to provide, yes, sometimes they grow horns.
Oh.
Yes,
women empowerment.
Because maybe a man has got a problem with his job, and a woman has paid fees for today. Tomorrow at the end of the day, when the man talks, the woman will utter a very serious word. You are useless here. What olina mugaso chiwano. Such things will trigger a man. At the end of the day, we shall have fights. There are a lot of causes of domestic violence. There are many.
And how are you addressing now?
Yeah, we
how
are
are you
addressing.
mediating?
We are addressing them by we do more of counseling. We do more of counseling. We have professional counselors in police. We have serious professional counselors who have attained highly in education in line with counseling.
Okay.
So if I can say, we have among the best counselors who do counseling to families, who do what we do a lot. Then the other issue is about issues of property. These ones can also bring insecurity in homes, where sometimes you find when people go into issues of domestic violence, a man maybe buys property, then he begins the woman sometimes. So when a man buys property, the woman wants the man sometimes to go with him, and they register the property in 2 names. Yes, he has bought something in his names. The woman is saying, why do you buy that in your names? So at the end of the day, you have conflicts. We have issues of the man, maybe a woman cheating on the other. At the end of the day, you get family issues, you get what? A lot. We have really a lot of issues which cause a domestic violence in homes.
Okay, now going back to the growing concern of crime. If someone got themselves if they found themselves victims of a crime or witnesses, what immediate action can they take? If a person found themselves as a witness or maybe victims of a crime, what immediate action are they supposed to take first before doing anything at that particular moment?
If you're a victim of crime, the immediate thing you're supposed to do when crime has happened to you, you're supposed to report to police. You're supposed to report to police if you've got issues, if you've been maybe attacked, if you've been maybe beaten. Because at the end of the day, you'll be beaten. Excuse me. At the end of the day, you'll be beaten. You don't know maybe what happened to you. You have to go through a medical checkup. Yes. Because when you are assaulted by maybe your husband, what we shall do, the first thing we shall do as police, we shall give you a PF3 form, where we shall send you to a doctor so that the doctor checks you, and we get a report in line with your medical act. That is all evidence which can be on file, because we need that evidence on file to see that the case maybe can stand.
Okay.
Then you need witnesses. If they are there, it is fine. If they are not there, because sometimes you will be like 2 in the bedroom and the husband will beat you. Yes, the wife will beat the man. So at the end of the day, the medical form, the medical form is very important. In line with evidence, maybe to pin the victim.
Okay.
Yes.
And some people, majorly when they are witnesses of a crime, when something is happening, are they supposed to intervene, or they are supposed to do what they do most these days? Most people are just recording videos and then publish them later.
Now it is recording videos is it is not a preventive measures to see that we fight crime. Because when you record a video, that is just publicity. When you record a video, you make the video public, but it is not going to avoid that crime. So at the end of the day, you find when you're just there to inform the public that this happened, which is to me is wrong. Yes, police is there. We don't need publicity to know that crime has happened. No. Yes, we need you as an individual to come to police and you tell us what happened. Maybe you go to LC and you tell LC what happened. LCs will reach to us and they will tell us, Afande, there's issues in that home. Okay. We shall intervene as us. We can intervene with chairpersons to see that we fight that crime in that home. So whenever crime happens, please, let's avoid issues of you get a phone, you begin recording what. Let's advise these people. Or maybe you can stop them. Then you escort them to police. Okay. And so us we shall do our paperwork and we shall see how to help the victims.
Now, so some people say that these videos aid the investigations.
What do you mean by aiding?
helping, knowing what actually happened.
Okay, these videos are, let me say, these videos are come out, these videos are political. That you get a video and you want the whole police to know, as if the whole police is the one who going to handle an issue in Wakiso. Because we have officers in Wakiso who have in their jurisdictions who can handle an issue. Yes, but for you want to make it public so that even IGP gets to know who gets to know who gets to know. It does not carry sense so much. When crime has happened to you, please go to the next police and report. Go to the next police and report.
Okay. Anyway, what safety tips do you have for crimes, majorly for this moment that we're headed into? What tips do you have?
I just want to remind the people out there, the community members, that you play a very, very big role in line with crime prevention. Our constitution stipulates it very clearly that a civilian has to cooperate with the security to see that we have peace in our communities. So it is not by mistake. A community member has a very big role in line with fighting crime. We may not put you so much at the forefront in line with maybe fighting crime, but you can work hand in hand with the police. How would you work hand in hand with police? Whenever crime happens, call. We advise people out there, please, even if you feel that police is not the best institution that you want, that you have in your community, but police has a role to play in line with crime prevention. You don't know what will happen to you tomorrow in your home. The police that you thought is bad, tomorrow the same police that is going to rescue you when you've been attacked in your home, when maybe these panga-wielded men have attacked you. Yes? So whenever you can, please reach the next police and get the contact of the OC. Very important. Get the contact of the OC. You are supposed to call the OC at any time. We have trained our officers, and they all know it. They are supposed to work 24/7. The OC is supposed to attend to your call at any time. Whether night, whether day, whether what, he's supposed to attend to your call. Yes? So call the OCs out there so that they respond.
All right.
And whenever you call them, they have to respond, because it is their work to respond to your problem. No one is not going to tell you that I'm not around or what. He has to find a solution to why you have called him. That is why sometimes for us we also give you our contact. If you see that the OC has not responded to your call, call us and we see that you really get help. Yes,
Wow.
call us.
Thank you. That's quite interesting and much information, of course, still coming up. We're still with SP Katumba Nathan, who is the regional CLO for KMP East, which is Kampala Metropolitan Area East, where he...
SP, but I'm seeing that put ASP.
Oh, so we shall correct that. We apologize. But we are going in for a short break and return with more to do with this discussion.
Issues at hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.
This is Church of Uganda Family TV, enriching lives. Issues at hand, powered by
Protea Hotel by Marriott Entebbe. Comfort and luxury at its best.
Oh yes, welcome back. You are still watching Issues at Hand, and this is Church of Uganda Family TV. Today is a Friday. We always have people from the forces, and just like you can see here with me is Superintendent of Police Katumba Nathan, who is the regional CLO of Kampala Metropolitan Area East. And yes, we have been talking about the growing concern of crime in this particular area where he is, but also in the country as well. But specifically this time around, we are centered in Kampala areas. So, speaking of growing crime, Afande, I wanted us to also take a look at what drives these crimes. In the findings, why do we keep having crimes? What are people looking for? What specifically drives these crimes?
Yeah, one of the reasons why maybe we usually have crime. We have people don't want to work. Someone wants money, but he does not want to work.
But they say they're unemployed.
So the person thinks that he's going to get quick money.
They say there are no jobs.
The jobs are there. It is the job. A job is your head.
Oh.
The
The
job
creativity.
begins, yes, the job begins from the mind.
Okay.
We have a lot of things to do. We have people who have land. Someone has land in Nagarama. Family land. People have family land. 30 acres. You're getting it. Instead of going and maybe do some farming. Yes.
They're on the streets.
People on the streets. People are what? Someone wants people in betting. Someone gets money, gets 50,000, and he goes to betting, and he wants the 50,000 to make him 5 million. You're getting it. Once the 50,000 is taken from bet, he loses concentration, and he's like, now what can I do next?
Where can he get another 50?
Where can I get another 50? At the end of the day, this is a person who will go and snatch someone's phone.
Sure.
After snatching someone's phone, he brings the phone to Kampala here. A phone that costs 1 million, they give him 200,000 or 50,000 or 100. He eats the 100. He asks himself, what next? So at the end of the day, this will instigate him to get into this crime, to begin issues of crime, issues of hitting people, issues of doing what? Yes, a lot. So it is really a major issue in line that it drives crime.
Okay.
People don't want to work. The others who are having someone has a property, they have like maybe a family land. At the end of the day, they begin bringing people to buy. He gets that money, then he uses the money. The money is done. Then he asks himself, what next? The wise person will buy the land and will begin cultivating. Then he will begin getting the wealth. Yes. So we have really a lot of things that drive these crimes to happen.
And then you did talk about pickpocketing and whatsoever. What vigilance can people embark on, like if to avoid things like pickpocketing, to avoid things like, how can I be on the street when without being stolen, things like that?
No, we should have self-conscience. You're on a border, you are in jam, you remove your phone
To speak.
and you are talking on phone.
Okay.
Then tomorrow you'll say that police did not protect you. Police is not going to be everywhere.
True.
We are not going to begin giving you security even when you're on a border. We give you security when you are crossing the road. Yes. We cannot even security in these developed countries is not guaranteed that in the US wherever you will be there will be a policeman. It is not guaranteed. Yes.
Okay.
It is not guaranteed. We even have serious sophisticated crime in those countries by that more than even here. Serious crimes where they go on the street and kill people and take. But for us at least we have really tried to see that we fight these crimes. Yes. through the wisdom of the president, that is why he's so it wise, and he was like, no, let me bring these cameras, yes, to help police to fight crime. And we have used these cameras. We have got by a lot of success stories in these cameras. But we are not going to come out every day and tell you that now this camera has helped us here, now this one has helped us here. Yes, we are not going to publicize that because it is our work to fight crime. We don't need to make it public. So long as crime has reduced, that means there is an impact of police and the community that crime has what? Crime has reduced.
Okay.
So we really, we've really given it a hand in line with fighting this crime.
Okay. But what is their contribution? How impactful have these cameras been to ending crime or fighting crime?
These cameras have helped so much in crime. They have helped so much in crime, and we are at the second phase of installing these cameras.
Oh,
We've installed these cameras. We've installed these cameras in Kampala. We've installed this camera. We are at the second phase of up country now. Like in Mbale, we have occupied Mbale, Gulu, where, but there are other districts that we are what? We are covering. Now the other thing we are doing is the other black spots where these crimes happen. We sat down with the communities and we really ascertained which are these black spots where crime has been happening and cameras are not been there. Yes, so we are at another phase of now planting the cameras in those black spots.
okay.
Like those spots which have been having crime and cameras were not there. You find when the camera is in the road, but when in the other corner where they usually rob people from, it is not there. So we are planting those cameras very soon in those areas, in those black spots. That is how far we have gone in line with crime prevention.
Okay.
Yes.
And how about private cameras for people? Maybe encouraging them?
Usually private cameras are there. When crime happens, we can twin up with a private camera to see that we get evidence on the file, to see that people are helped, to see that crime is reduced. So people out there, when you think that it is only a police camera that is going to be used, trust me, you at the end of the day you'll fall a victim when police we've gone and we've got footage from a private camera and we have implicated you in crime. So let's really try to avoid these crimes if we can. Otherwise, these days, trust me, we shall see you everywhere. Yes, you commit a crime. You commit a crime and maybe you are driving off. We just blacklist your number plate, and when we blacklist your number plate like this, each and every spot you go to, that we get a highlight, signal that this person is here, this person is there. So long as we get the number plate, the first time when we get the number plate, wherever you go, we shall track you by using that number plate and we arrest you. Oh, wow. Yes, there are people who are wise. He drives a vehicle up somewhere and maybe hides it in a fence. When you are trying to track you, yes, when you drive and you reach somewhere and maybe you think you are wise and you park, we shall capture you that you stopped there and we shall look for you in that vicinity.
Okay.
So wow. People out there, avoid these crimes if you can, because we are in an era where crime, where we have gadgets in line with fighting these crimes. We have gadgets. Yes, we have gadgets in fighting these crimes. We have forensic gadgets. Yes, we have sophisticated machines in fighting these crimes at police headquarters.
Wow.
Very expensive machines at police headquarters. So we can get DNA, we can get all those samples. And trust me, these are equipment at 100% accurate, in line with the evidence, on file evidence at the scene of crime. So you commit a crime, just know that we are going to take you on. So wow. Let's go and work. Let's go and work, please. Otherwise, when you opt for quick money, you'll get into problems.
Wow.
Because when we begin the investigation, trust me, you will not fall out. You will be hooked.
Okay.
Yes.
Can we now talk about in the space or in the moment for where we are fighting to end crime in the country? How can the people, how can the public out there assist police?
The public out there have a very big role in assisting police. Usually, sometimes crime happens when police is not there. Like these accident crimes. Accident. A vehicle maybe hits people, and maybe we need a police vehicle to come and rush people to hospital. When you call fast and maybe police comes in time, and we get a victim and rush him, a life can be saved.
Some people actually first make sure they rob away the things. Then
That is so wrong. Because you're going to begin issues of robbing away things. Someone is losing a life.
Sure.
Someone is losing a life. A vehicle falls of fuel. You begin going to a vehicle that you are getting fuel. At the end of the day, the vehicle, the fire
explode,
it explodes and you die. You're getting it. There are people who take granted and who take crime for granted that they can do this and they get away with it. They can do this but at the end of the day, you're going to put yourself in something which you will not come out. So people out there, when there's an issue and maybe there's an accident, please you call police so that we can respond and save that life.
Okay. Okay. Can we talk about the relationship now? What is the relationship like between the police and the community?
The relationship, apparently, because of our meetings, our community sensitization meetings, and because of the motive of how we do things these days, yes, trust me, the relationship between police and the people has really changed.
Okay.
Yes. These days, people have trust in the police. Someone calls and says, "Afande, there is this and this and this and this." Then you tell him, "No, you come to the police and we handle." You're getting it. We've really tried to talk to our police officers, the ones who have been instigated in crime, the ones who have been caught in crime in line with corruption. We have taken them on. As the region, we have disciplinary committees where we have taken on these officers. We have officers who are apparently right now some officers who are on suspension, but we are not going to come out there and we begin telling you that now for us we have these officers, this one and this one, this one and suspension. No, it is our administrative tool in line with seeing that police officers avoid issues of corruption, because whenever we reduce issues of corruption, yes, we attract people to love police and come to police to report issues. So we've really fought so hard in line with that, so that people come out and report cases at police. Okay. So we've really tried, and the community out there these days, community is at good hands with police in line with fighting crime, because our main target with the police and the community is fighting crime. Nothing else. It is our main target. When crime is reduced in the community because of the efforts of a community member and police, we get development. We'll get development in the area. Yes.
Okay. So let's also see. Now we talked about how police can assist, how the community can assist the community. How do you think the community can work together as the community themselves to ensure their own safety?
The community, to ensure their own safety, we usually encourage people out there, if you can, get those cameras.
Okay.
Those private cameras. Get those private cameras at your residence. If you cannot get those private cameras, it is okay. Have the lighting in your home. Because when a thief comes in your premise and there's lighting almost everywhere, he will continue breaking the door but looking, thinking that they are seeing him. Yes. So anything that may be like a cat is maybe passing like in a mango, like a mango tree, those trees, those compound trees, and it shakes, he may think that they are coming. So at the end of the day, someone will run. But whenever someone is breaking a house and is in the dark, he will have that confidence to break the house until when he will enter and do harm to you or steal your property. So let's do that lighting in homes. Yes. Then the other, please, whenever we are locking our doors, put those inside padlocks. put the inside padlocks. These issues of locking one padlock outside, people use these metallic things and open the door. Someone opens it, then he opens the door, he gets everything from the sitting room. So when you come in the morning, for you may think that, you know, people are instigated with issues of witchcraft. There are people who think that things happen out of the blue. There are things happen because of what you've put in place. Crime happens because of either your negligence or any other thing. So when you put in your negligence in line with protecting yourself, crime will happen. Yes. Then the other thing, if we can, please avoid moving at night.
Oh yes.
You're getting it. Avoid moving at night. Yes. If you feel that you are somewhere and you're really late, and you can stay there, then go in the morning. But you find someone moving at 3 in the night. 3 in the night. Yes.
Very insecure.
So at the end of the day, you're going to face two things. You'll either face thugs, or you're going to face police that is going to arrest you at night.
Patrol.
Yes.
Okay.
Police will arrest you on preventive. Because police, we don't have that equipment that shows that you are either criminal or not. So when we get you at night, we tell you identify yourself. At the end of the day, we may be forced to go with you to ask you more questions at police. So don't incite the police to arrest you at night. You be in the right place at the right time. But when you are in the wrong place, at the end of the day, our boys on patrol, these ones who go for patrols, foot patrols, will arrest you. Because the mechanism of crime prevention, the most efficient mechanism of crime prevention on our side as police is foot patrols.
Oh yeah.
The visibility of police officers in the community. The foot patrols, when they are moving around, it is a very, very big impact in line with fighting crime. So for us, we shall continue with these patrols. Yes. So for you, when you begin issues of moving up and down, up every time at night, you're going to become prone to what? To arrest of police. You're going to be arrested by police. You're getting it. So don't incite police to arrest you because of moving at those late hours in the night. You're getting it.
Oh yes.
Then the other thing, if you cannot avoid moving at night, ensure that you know you are elsewhere you come from. Because the police officers will first ask you, can you identify yourself? Who are you? When they see you staggering or stammering around, they are going to arrest you and take you in custody. You're getting it. So let's try, if we can. Please let us try these night movements. Yes.
Okay.
Maybe if you have failed and you really feel you can move at night, move. Try to use the main roads.
No, not panyas.
Not panyas. Where the problem comes, you have moved at night, you are late, and you are trying to save time. You have moved at night, you are late, and you want to save time by moving in those panyas. So you're going to go deep down in a panya. The place is dark. That is where these boys will get you and beat you, hit you, and remove your phones.
Oh, yes.
Sometimes hit you to death. Get a knife, maybe pierce your stomach to death. Yes, we can avoid all this.
Oh wow.
Let's really have it on our conscience that there are things that you can do, there are things that you cannot do. Yes.
Wow, quite important information there being given, and if you do not have ears, please make sure you find a way of getting this information. Anyway, it is time. I think we may not be able to go past this, but I will request you, Afande, to maybe give us your last remarks in regards to the discussion today.
I just want to tell the people out there, the community members, crime does not happen out of a virtue. There are reasons why crime happens. Yes, and these reasons, we really come out here and we sensitize you and we tell him, like the way I'm telling you. There are things that you can work on and crime will reduce. Yes? We cannot totally wash out crime. It is hard. You cannot. That zero tolerance, it is we can fight it, but you cannot say that we can fight it 100%. But let us do whatever we are supposed to do to see that we make our communities a good place to live in. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much. He is the Superintendent of Police Katumba Nathan, who is the Regional Community Liaison Officer for Kampala Metropolitan East, and he has been taking us through this important discussion of the growing concern of crime in the country. We are headed into the festive season. I guess the information that he has given us will be very, very important for you. Do not be negligent on the streets or in your community, waiting on for only police to come and rescue you. You are the first police officer there, though not in uniform. I will always emphasize that. So I want to appreciate you today for joining us. That is Issues at Hand. My name is Luke Majumba Naitwe, and we want to wish you a lovely weekend, but also a lovely day ahead.